Hello everyone, this is Tron back here playing Planet Coaster. For episode 2, we are going to build, I think, an arrow looper. Let's see what we got for options. I want to build at least a few coasters before we kind of start making the actual park itself. We might do an RMC later. Really way later. We have our park kind of filled out. Could do a mine train, that'd be kind of cool. Could do a Schwarzkopf. Let's do an arrow looper, just because I like arrow loopers. Maybe like a slight alteration of the corkscrew model. The station a little bit longer. Try and get about 7 cars. Friction will be about a little less than 1. Gee, I tend to go like 0.6 for steel coasters. Let me see here. Let's not name it yet, just in case you guys want to name it something other than Corkscrew, which is a pretty generic name. Okay. So let's do about the same thing. Okay. Now arrows have very janky transitions, so I kind of see that being for an arrow. Maybe we should have a little bit of them offset so it kind of does a little bit better. Okay, that's a little too modern. It's gotta look just janky enough to actually look like it's from like the 70s or 80s. Okay. Out there. Have it straighten out right about here. Okay, that looks good. Let's bring it up about 25 degrees probably. Let's see what it looks like if it was extended. Maybe a little steeper. Like 28? Yeah, let's go 28. Let's do 2. Okay. Let's do 85 feet. Oh my god. Okay, well, arrows tend to have a tight kind of crest, so I guess that's not that unrealistic. Yeah, right there looks good. And we'll kind of have it pull out. Maybe have a little more of a drop than that. That. Okay, let's have it go to the left side. Let's have it just janky enough that it works. Up there. Go. Straighten it out a little bit. Not too much though, because we want to have it kind of whip down this drop. Is this not straight? Doesn't look straight. Nope. Okay, let's fix that. Just about there should be good. That's straight, right? Yeah, it's better. It's definitely, what the hell, a little bit longer than that. So let's just do that. Okay. That's pretty realistic. Okay, what do we want to do now? Because I don't want it to interfere with the brake run, so let's just kind of get that going already. So we'll have some sort of, can do is have the turn kind of go that way, have the corkscrews, have a helix that goes into the turn. Yeah, that could work. We can do the brake run right there. Can I go longer? Barely. Let's do a catwalk for the brake run. There we go. Bam. Turn off the catwalk. This is the high stress point. We should probably have a lot of footers for that. Okay. Let's see what we do. Okay. It's not too unrealistic. Maybe a little bit. Let's kind of even it out a little bit more. Okay, it's gonna whip into these corkscrews really nicely. Let's see what I can do with these corkscrews. I love that arrow corkscrews are so janky as well, so we gotta kinda... Oh boy. Right there's good. Do is kinda... Because those are the cookie cutter elements, basically. This way it won't take up too much space, I suppose. Let's have it rise up. Pick up these corkscrews. Yeah, it should be fine. We don't want to lose too much momentum, but we also don't want them to whip through it a little too fast. Maybe a little bit faster than that. Let's grab this. Scoot down about that much. Okay, let's just auto-complete this for the moment. Okay, so what I want to do is get rid of this. We'll do our own custom corkscrew, which looks very bad at the moment, but we will fix that. So smooth, smooth, smooth. Fix up the corkscrew from before. Because you don't want to lose too much of the banking, because then it doesn't look like a corkscrew anymore. Because that's actually pretty bad. That's not terrible. I can work with that. Because you want to still have the shape of the corkscrew, but you also don't want it to be, like, god-awful rough. Because what I'm looking at is the apex here. I think maybe there, actually. Let's look at the corkscrew entry. I want to see it from the view of the riders. That's pretty ugly. Okay, let's close that. Guess I could always look straight down at the corkscrew. That'd probably be smart too. Oh god. So the pullout's a little wonky, which is not great. That's a little better. Let's get a little lower too if we can. See, the problem is that if you grab too much of the track, then it starts to screw up, which isn't good. Have to increase the banking as well here, because it's going into that pretty fast. There we go. Grab that. Ooh, that's some janky-ass transition there. Smooth that out. Some of my biggest gripes about Planet Coaster is the way that the thing smooths. It kind of just screws up the banking. That's not bad. That's not too bad. Bring it in. Maybe that fixed it. Smooth. Down. I think that might be the best we can do, which is unfortunate, but because what we want is we want it to be like a triangular. Well, not triangular, but we want to have it be straight here. Which is actually what's wrong with this corkscrew, is it's not straight and for long enough. Just grab that. Pull it out a bit. I don't know if there's anything I could do about that. Well, actually, that might have worked. Let's try that again. That's a little better, because it's a little more straight now, so maybe if I can clean up this turn a little bit, that'd be better. Yeah, let's not touch that anymore. Autocomplete. That kind of fixed it. Kind of. The banking's actually really the problem now. Because if you guys can't tell, you can kind of see the rails lined up. So it's starting to lose the banking, which is actually not good. Because you want to have banking for a corkscrew, because otherwise the laterals will be horrible. Oh god, that made it worse. Okay. There's not much we can really do with that, I don't think. I have to just smooth and fiddle again. Okay, that's a little better. Because you want it to be, when you're looking at it like this, I gotta get rid of these supports. They're too much in the way. For the moment, at least. That's a little better. It's actually quite a lot better. Yeah, it actually looks good. I think we might be good. I'm gonna stop touching it so it doesn't screw it up. Let's do a decently tight pull out. Okay, maybe not that much. There we go. So we'll just do a big helix, kind of winding down this way, and it'll kind of come out here somewhere. You obviously want to have the banking kind of complementing the speed of the ride while it's doing elements, because otherwise it would be very awkward. Like right there is going to be pretty awkward, so I'm going to tighten it up a little bit. Tighten up the turn. And kind of... That looks good. So what we could do is have the helix kind of wrap underneath the first turn. Like so. They could all be at one level as well. We'll kind of start to level it off. We'll have it kind of come out. Like so. It'll lose one of the supports. That looks like a freaking dangerous thing, but that's fine. I mean, if the game says it's fine, then I guess it's fine. Yeah, that's better. Because then the pull-out will be a little more exciting. Okay. That looks pretty good. See if I can get a little airtime pop here. That'd be kind of exciting. Because let's face it, it's not going to be exactly realistic. And plus I got a lot of space to work with right now, so I gotta do something. Ooh boy, that was ugly. Well, we don't want to break people's necks, so let's not do that. Oh yeah, it's because it's not... Well, didn't I have a piece on the end here? I could just get rid of that. Get a straight section. It's ugly. Oh, that's ugly. See, the problem is that you kind of have to... You have to kind of accept that you're going to lose some of the quality of the ride due to the smoothing tool. So if I can almost bring it back out. That's a little bit better. Let's get rid of the freaking catwalk. Hello? Oh, track supports. I'm clearly on the wrong thing. Okay. So now I can actually kind of get away with the turn a little bit now. It's going to be very janky, but that's okay. I feel like that's okay. Chain lifts on arrows are very slow normally, so we'll just stick with what we got. So let's give this ride a test. 6 cars, let's do 7. Oh, I don't have enough station to do that. Never mind. I will fix that. Oh. Oh crap. Okay, well we actually might have a problem, so that's not good. Let's do the block brakes right here. Can I fit 2 trains on there reasonably? Barely. Oh my god. That's a sketchy little block zone there, isn't it? It's like right up against the back of the other train. What can you do, I guess? Okay, let's do... I don't know, I kind of like the red and the white. Looks good. Actually, it looks really good. I really like that coaster shape. I don't normally go this compact with arrows, so I like this time, maybe. Just do it this time. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's going through that loop pretty fast. Oh my god. Oh yeah, that's nice. The entrance actually wasn't too sloppy either. Oh, you can see the banking occurring. That's terrifying. Might have to bank that a little more, actually. Let's see what the laterals are. Testing. Heat maps. Lateral. Ah. I mean, for an arrow, that's kind of bad, though. That'd be very uncomfortable. Let's not have that little banking. Because it's taking that pretty fast, so... just a little more. Right there is good. Bam. And this is pretty freaking janky. Let me fix this up a little bit. Because this is going to be a little bit higher of a stress point. Just kind of... Because, let's face it, the autocomplete does a better job than the smoothing tool sometimes. Never mind. Let's just not touch that anymore. Because if you do a large sections, it doesn't seem to matter as much. Because it doesn't freak out as bad. I think that's fine. It's unfortunate because it lost a little bit of shape, but that's okay. The loop might be a little big. Let's make it a little smaller. Maybe not that small. Oh god. Probably 63. That's better. It'll go faster through the loop. That might have made it a little crooked, actually. Very unnoticeably, if it did, because I can barely tell. Save again. Yeah, let's give this ride let's give the coaster a ride. Damn. We'll ride in the front and the back. Just because I like variety. Yeah, so if you guys want to name this coaster, just say something in the comments, you know? If not, I'll probably just start naming the coasters myself, and I can always change the names further down the line if you want me to. Because, you know, the game lets you do that, luckily. It's not set in stone when you have it all done. Let's look at the stats. Ooh, that was cool. That's not a bad entrance to the corkscrew. That was actually pretty smooth. Heck yeah. Considering, I mean, Planet Coaster's super janky. Might have to smooth that out. That was a little janky. There's a little airtime there. That's cool. That was not too bad. Let's go to the second train. Car 7. That'll work. One thing that bothers me about Planet Coaster is that it takes all your stats from the front car. No limits doesn't, which is nice, because you could like pick any car and get different stats, which is pretty sweet. Oh yeah, look how janky this is when I go. This will beat the crap out of you in real life. Good thing the people in this game aren't as picky. Oh god. Yeah, that's janky. I might have to fix that. Because a little bit of jankiness is fine, but that was a bit much. And helixes don't really lose their banking too bad, because they're so heavily banked. It doesn't have great stats, does it? Let me improve the dispatch time. So it takes... Don't! Stop! Why are you going? Because minimum departure time, that should stop the second train from going for a while. Theoretically. Okay, so the jankiness is about here. Not complete. It's pretty much anywhere I was increasing banking, I just need to redo. About there's good. Let's do that. Oh god. Can I actually make this hill a little bit better for airtime? That does not help. I kind of like how janky that is. Let's just leave that, actually. This turn's a little bit too janky, so let's just fix that problem. That looks good. I do wish you could increase the amount of supports without having to, you know, redo everything. What can you do? collapse those laterals, because I know that the corkscrews can be a problem. It's only when it's entering them that it's a problem, though, so that's good. I do think I fixed that issue, though. Let's give it a go. And I'll do a different camera view, because I actually don't like this camera view. Where the game's, like, kind of... Yeah. The one where it's, like, over the heads is a little bit better, because you can kind of see more. And if you guys want, I can do the classic arrow supports. I'll probably just do that anyway, honestly. It's fine. Whee! Gotta love getting airtime on these janky-ass arrows. In real life, pretty good. Unless they're terrible arrows, then, you know, what can you do? Just had your head torn off by some supports there. Ooh, that was still janky as hell. This is noticeably less janky, so that's good. It's still there, but, like, it's not as bad as it was. Ooh, that was... The first part of the helix is bad. Can you actually see the problem? Because that would be kind of nice. I can kind of see it. It's right there. It's janky enough. I'm gonna just get rid of it. Let's redo it. Yeah. That's not too unrealistic. The lack of supports is unrealistic, but, we'll just pretend that that's not a thing. Yeah, I like that. Looks nice. Nice little arrow looper. It's very much like, a lot of small arrows. But yeah, looks pretty good. So we got one arrow. If you guys want to still do boomerang, we'll probably do a boomerang just because there's billions of them. We could probably do an SLC. Maybe we'll do a unique layout for an SLC or something. But yeah, so everyone, this is Starscreamtron. I hope you enjoyed the video where we built an arrow looper. We'll probably only have one in the park. Some parks have more than one. We'll see. But yeah, be sure to leave a like if you like the video and want to see more content. Be sure to subscribe so you see more of the series. And just leave some suggestions if you want to contribute to the park's final result and stuff. And I will see you all in the next video. See ya.